Welcome to part 4 of building a comfortable wooden chair. Last time I showed you the basic front to back curve for the seat. This time we will handle the left to right curve of the seat. This will add hours to the comfortable seating time in our prototype chair. I deal with the left to right curvature of the seat by allowing the slats to flex to accommodate the user. I use calibrated hardwood slats that float in the frame of the seat. Start with slats that are about 2 1/4 inches wide by 3/8 inch thick, made from clear, straight-grained hardwood. I have had success with white oak and hard maple as long as the grain is straight. When you sit on the slats, they bend, just like foam in a chair, but do not break. I calibrate each slat to bend an exact distance under a constant weight. To calibrate the slats, I use a calibration jig such as this. It consists of 2 blocks to provide support for the slat, a flat bar to measure deflection of the slat. The bar is exactly 3/4 of an inch from the bottom of the slat. I deflect the slat until it just touches the bar. For less than 3/4 of an inch deflection, I place a spacer on the bar, such as this 1/4 inch piece of plexiglass. Next, I use a block to spread the load across the slat. The block is 6 square inches, and I have 25 pounds of weight in my bucket. Distributed over the 6 square inches, that's 4.2 pounds per square inch. So we've attached the weight to the bucket, we've supported it on our spreader block. Let's apply the full weight and measure the deflection. As you can see, this slat does not deflect the full 3/4 of an inch. I place my spacer in and can see that it only has a 1/2 inch of deflection. I weigh 190, so by trial and error and about 50 slats, I figured out that 1/2 inch deflection initially gave a very comfortable chair. When you sat in it, it was like sitting in a padded chair. To increase the deflection, run the slat through the planer, shave off just a few thousandths, and calibrate it again. Again, by trial and error, I discovered that each individual piece of wood has different bending and flexing characteristics, so each piece must be calibrated. Calibrating with precision is the key to comfort. I number my slats with slat 1, the backmost slat. Number 2 is the next slat towards the front, and so on. After many hours of testing, I observed that slats 2 and 3 carry the majority of your weight. By holding the deflection of those slats to 1/2 inch and increasing the deflection of slats 4 through 6 to 5/8 or 3/4 of an inch, it increased the comfort of the chair. Again, this is an adjustment I made that suits me. It may or may not be good for you. So calibrate slats from part 3, then cut a 1 inch wide by 3/4 inch deep tab at both ends of your slats. We will insert the tabs into slots cut into the sides of our prototype chair. You have the 3/4 inch insert from part 3 attached to the sides of your prototype. With the insert as a guide and a guide bushing in your router, route a 1/4 inch deep channel on both sides of the prototype. We start with a 2 1/4 inch slat in the back here. I mark the front edge of the slat using a straight edge. Then I insert this master slat, which has a 7/16 inch gap built in. And then here's the marks for the tab. So we set that in there. I mark for the tab. and then I mark for the front edge of the slat. And then to keep everything sane, I color in where the slot goes. And then I place the master slat, I align it with the front edge that I marked. I mark the positions of the slot and the front edge of the slat. Remove it and color in once again. Check your channel alignment by drilling small holes in the location for 2 or 3 slots. The holes should appear in the channel on the other side. With both channels aligned, hog out the slots on a drill press. Then use the router with a bottom bearing bit to cut the slots through both sides of the chair simultaneously. Sand the slots in the channel smooth and apply a little wax to the slots. This allows the slats to move freely. Reassemble your prototype, then begin testing. You should find the chair really comfortable. Obviously, if the seat feels too stiff, increase the deflection of the slats. I suggest small 1/8 inch increases in deflection, especially slats 2 and 3. If the seat is too soft, you need to cut replacement slats with less deflection. Test and adjust until you are extremely pleased with the comfort of the chair. Next time we will work on the back. Thanks again for watching.